Hi my friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. Today I thought we could do a watercolor. Now I did one similar to this well over a year ago, so I thought it was time to try another one. I'm going to change up some of the colors, but you know, it's neither here nor there. You can choose the colors you prefer. Now I'm going to do 4 of these. For the sake of today's video, I'm just doing 2 designs, but I will duplicate each of those because I want to make coasters from this. Now I'm just showing you this in case you ever decide you would like to get into making coasters. So yeah, so I have 4 pieces of 4x4 wooden slats and cut my watercolor paper to fit on my wooden slats. And if you decide that's not what you want to do, you can cut your paper to whatever size you choose. So yeah, I'm just using a company called Art and Fly. It's 100% cotton, not top of the line, but decent paper. So, and I'm going to use Paul Rubens Vivid Palette watercolors and a white gel pen and a black gel pen. So actually a black micron pen, permanent ink micron pen. So start with the background, and I think I will start with some purple and just laying this on. As I said, for our background, bring it right to the edge because I have tape here, and that's going to be my border. Not being too particular, just laying down some loose paint. Fairly wet brush. I think I'll come in with some blue. And maybe another shade of blue. And as I said, this is just for our background, so no need to be too particular. What should we do? Maybe some green, some sap green. And some deep green. Let's bring that purple right to the edge up here. Some nice deep rich colors. So this is an easy little art project. Let's bring some more blue, I think. And there we basically have our background. I think I'll add a little bit more of the sap green. A little bit stronger, less water. Touch more of the blue. And I think we're done here. Now I'm going to dry that and we'll come back in and do our pen work. Now I'm just going to come in with a fine brush and draw in my stems. I'll use a dark green for this. Don't want it too wet. Maybe the indication of some leaves. Okay, that's just about it. Might want to throw in the idea of a few of the whatever these are called. All right, that's it. Now we will gently remove our tape. And as I said, you could use whatever size paper you choose. I'm using this size because I plan to make coasters. And there we have it. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Right, some pretty. Put my little John Henry down at the bottom. And there we have it. Now for me, that will be going on a coaster so that the finished look will look like this. And I will be putting resin on mine because they're coasters. They need to have the resin on the top. Now you can just finish yours with some Kmart varnish or whatever varnish you have. Either a gloss varnish or a matte varnish. So that's number one. Now number two, same idea with the background, and then we will put in a different design. Now I'm going to tape this down and we'll come back and get started. Okay, now we're ready to do our second piece. And I think I will concentrate on this one. The purples became dominant, so I think I will try to make red and yellow, and maybe a touch of blue just to tie them together a bit. Some orange. You'll know it as you go along. You'll decide as you go along. Bit of yellow. And maybe a little bit more yellow. Several shades of yellow here. And some of the lighter blue, I think. Ah, not so light. That's the lightest blue I have in this palette, since it is vivid colors. Makes sense. Okay. Just blending a little bit here. Now, as with the first one, I'm going to dry that. And then we will come back and do our drawing. Okay, all dry. Now I'm going to come in with my flowers. Try to make 5 petals, just because that works well. Trying to get them going sort of different directions. A little bit of overlapping. One, two, three, four. I think I'm going to have to do 7 on this one, simply because the flowers are smaller. So we have 5. Six, and let me see, should we do one lower or one higher? One higher, I think. And there we have it. Okay, now I think I am going to bring in some paint to do our centers. So I think we will make these like, I don't know, a shade of brownish red. Yeah, that's pretty brown. That's okay. I think we might want to fill in our flowers with some gouache. I have some gouache, white gouache here from Winsor & Newton. Give that a shot. I just need to get it out of the tube. Okay. Let's just fill in our flowers here. Now I chose the gouache because it's a little bit thicker and you can actually see the white, whereas white is often not white enough. So now I'm going to go over this, wait until this dries, and then I will do my white again, just so it stands out a wee bit more. So I'm going to finish this. Layer of white. Had to add some water, just wasn't doing what it should have been doing. A little too thick. Okay, so I'm going to finish this, and I'm going to do 2 layers of the white, and then we'll come back. Okay, so all my white is down. You may note that I made these little buds, these centers here, a little bit larger because I wanted to add some white gel pen dots. It just helps it to stand out a little bit more. Of course, it's up to you. You can leave it as it is. Or you can make these dots black, for that matter. Up to you. Totally up to you. Okay, now for me, this is the tricky part. Coming in with a really small brush. This is a 0 by Grumbacher. And putting in my stems. And I want a dark green or a deep green. And I don't want it to be a focal point, so very thin. Evident but not too obvious. There we have it. I think we're done. Now maybe we need to add some leaves. It just feels like it's just floating, and adding some leaves might just ground it a little bit. So let's just give that a shot. Well, that will do. I think that will do. Okay, let's take our tape off. For some reason, it's so satisfying to see someone lift the tape off and see what you have. I don't know what that's about, but I wasn't doing that for a long time. And then one of my subscribers said, can you lift the tape off with us? I was lifting the tape off after I finished the video, so she asked to see that. So yeah, no problem. And I've done it ever since. Okay, so that's our second little painting. Now, as I said, do it the size that you choose to do, and for whatever purpose you have. Like I said, this is going to be for coasters for me, and you could do this for just, you know, framing, matting and framing. For bookmarks, make it a little bit thinner, you know, 6 by 2 inches, 6 inches long, 2 inches wide for bookmarks, whatever you choose to do. So that's our little ditty for today. I hope you enjoyed that. Would really love and appreciate any thumbs up you choose to give me, and would love to hear from you. I always love hearing from my subscribers or viewers. So if you choose, write hello in the comment section. That's it for today. I hope you folks have a fabulous rest of your day. And oh, just before I go, you can spray this with Kmart varnish or some type of varnish just to protect it. And whether it's on bookmarks or a piece for your wall. In my case, I'm going to finish it with resin because it's for coasters. But yeah, it always helps to put a little spray finish on it. You don't have to, but just a suggestion. So, you folks have a fabulous day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.